students who didn't even talk to the Office of Equity and Diversity were confused when I continued to speak up about this, as they were aware that my complaints were dismissed without any investigation and that I was told that this case is considered closed and not to contact any more department chairs or faculty about this. Students were expecting me to receive a punishment for what I was doing, something which Murray appears to be alluding by his statement, "We now consider the matter closed." However, I am copying them on this email in case they have any further comment or action. I understand that when investigating reports of harassment, there are limits on what the university faculty is able to do, but I find it unbelievable that making dishonest statements and vague threats to dismiss and silence a student's concerns about the safety of themselves and others is seen as an acceptable thing to do by CSULB. Of the 3 department chairs who were contacted about this, Will Murray is the only one who not only expressed no interest in investigating this further, but actively tried to cover up my complaints by lying. Claims that this is somehow a misunderstanding can be dismissed as nonsense due to the fact that math is a subject that requires a lot of critical thinking skills, and Murray's job is literally to show students how to justify conclusions from a set of given statements using rigorous logical arguments. This is why I stated in the second mass email I don't really care about any disciplinary action that I have to face for doing this. The majority of the second paragraph of that email, including the giving the suck comment, was directed at Murray. The people who covered up for Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein got away with it. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure the same thing doesn't happen here. I think that people who cover up for predatory behavior to protect their friends or their jobs need to face consequences for their actions, because this is a worldwide problem which everyone has had enough of.
Hope you had a blast, learned something, and yeah, a story or two to add to your book of travels eventually. You're welcome anytime, preferably when things are back to normal so we can do something. Hope you have a safe flight back, and yeah, get through with that uni shit.
Thanks. I'm a really private person. This uni shit is kinda the first time I'm putting myself out there. I think that honesty and trust are a lot more important than my reputation, career opportunities, or money. I'm gonna move to Serbia and switch to studying philosophy. I can already understand the language well enough to ask old people for directions. I feel like I'm winning. Hopefully this gets resolved by the end of the month.
I agree with the truth part, really well said. People just don't appreciate it, but I think it's starting to become popular again lol. As weird as that may sound, telling the truth will be a respectable thing again.